everyone, and a warm welcome to you. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this pick a pile reading. Glad to have you here for this money reading, week to 2 weeks out. And we're doing messages from the divine, messages from the money, abundance gods, goddesses, deities that you work with and want to come through for you personally in your reading. The Mayat definitely popped up before I got the camera rolling, so introducing them. We are channeling from the Mayat today as well. Your timestamps, as always, are found down below in the description. Please use it when you are ready to skip ahead to your reading. Option 1 is over here and is represented with having a dollar bill on top of it. Option 2 in the center is a wooden dollar coin. And option 3 at the end is a Canadian nickel. A Canadian quarter. I don't know why I said nickel, but it's a Canadian quarter. 2018. Take your time selecting your reading. Pause the video if you need some more time. I will be moving into option 1 with all of you selecting option 1. Enjoy your reading. Let me know with a thumbs up, a tip, or a comment if you have the time. Love to hear those. Option 1 we will be moving into. Here we go. Option 1, your first card is Slide into Joy, the River Otter. River Otter spirit guides, slide into joy. Okay, and your second card is Deal with the Dirt, Eastern Oyster. I feel like this can give you energy to do this, or you're combining the two. Here we go with the Gray Wolf, Nurture Connections. There's some sort of bonus or extra for you. It's like stuck to something else and hidden. Okay. Sync with the Cycles, Black Bear. Last one from this deck. Okay. And your Starseed card is Baby Steps. No, it's Empathic Starseed. Energetic Sovereignty and Absorbing What's Not Yours. You have some powerful guardian energy on the table with the Black Bear, the Gray Wolf, and the River Otter. Okay. The art card, Verification. Eight of Wands, Velocity Reverse. Four of Wands, Delight. I'm going to conserve my voice and not read these all off, guys. Just flip. Neptune could be an overlooked energy or avenue for some of you. It's definitely in focus with this reading. There's a focal point with Neptunian energy. And it's connected into your money, your prosperity, your ambitions. Some of you have a career or you're exploring work right now, and a part of yourself that is a combination of the fire element and the air element. So this could be something like writing really passionate speeches or plays. It could be something like, what else would be fire and air? I don't know. Writing about exercise. Okay, you're a journalist and you're like, you focus on sports or exercise. Regardless of whether or not that applies, you have the duo here of the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands showing up on the table for you. So those zodiac signs could be significant at this time as well. Okay. Why is the Eight of Wands getting amplification energy? It's time to bring grounding to something or connect with the earth in some way, and this actually has a lot to do with your throat chakra and expression. But there's like this absorption of nutrients and water and what you need to sustain yourself as you are going to move into something else. And what it may be is actually an amplification of what's currently going on. But with the Four of Wands here, reverse, this is telling me, and the white stone here, the other one, is telling me that this is going to be something that you love, something that's connected to your soul, your heart. It's going to be something new or something fresh. So it's apt to be something you've previously been working on. It's like, you know, life is the canvas, you're the artist, you're the painter, it's your story. Now something is fully created and in your painting. There's something new though that you've been working towards and with, and there's an amplification of it. So maybe you just started dating somebody. Here's an example, right? You've just started dating somebody and then you start spending more time with them, okay? Or you just start working a job and you're working a few hours and then it picks up. You're working a lot more hours. It's multiplying or it's amplifying. Why is it on the Eight of Wands reverse, though, is what's puzzling me. I feel an amplification of, again, like soaking into the root chakra energy and the earth star chakra energy and connecting with nature. And, yeah, you even have here deal with the dirt. So it's like literally, okay, but something's blocked and can't progress or accelerate until you deal with the dirt, whatever that means for you. And there's this amplification energy that's coming in, kind of saying like, tough shit, if you haven't dealt with the dirt, we're going to amplify the dirt. So the Four of Wands here with the Slide into Joy card opening and the Art card opening is really saying like, be mindful about your spirit. And your moods and your emotions and your choices and how you can choose to embrace what's good and focus on what's pleasurable and move on that wave, be a part of that wave. It's like catch the wave here. The Seven of Swords says sometimes you might be like running just as fast as you can to catch that wave, catch that buzz, okay? I don't know surfer terminology well enough to go deeper with the metaphor using the wave, though it is more accurately referred to as a wave in the English language. The Seven of Swords to me here with the Knight of Swords is just saying you need to have your wits about you. You need to look in the mirror. You need to keep one eye on the external world and hear other people's perspectives and input and listen, but at the same time you have to keep one eye on yourself, like reflecting on yourself, keeping yourself in check, and have a good core relationship with yourself where you can trust yourself no matter what. If all the people in the other room are telling you to go right and yourself knows to go left, and you have that knowing without the doubt, there's that clarity, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, and there's this propulsion and forward movement from there. It's like, it's very I feel like it's very positive for most of you with the orange crystal coming up, and some of you could benefit from working with calcite or an orange crystal. But it's talking about your creative energies and your divine birthright to have them and to express yourself and to be in that role as the archetype of your life, or the painter. The Nine of Swords here is reversed, the desperation energy. It's like falling away. Let it fall away. Something new is to come. Whether it's people you've been associated with, you're in contact with, empathic starseed, or it's you find it to be your own. The Seven of Cups delusion energy brings me back into that Neptunian energy I was talking about. And it says, like, meet me there, meet me halfway. We will merge, we will create things. And this very much does have to do with the dream time as well, and the subconscious and the superconscious and the conscious and that whole stew. With the Nine of Swords desperation reversed next to it, this feels like you could tap into, or already have, and maybe even be assisting somebody else in doing this. You're tapping into deeper truths or deeper seeds. Like, you're tapping into an awareness of something that looked like a truth that was more mutable than it appeared, and you're seeing beyond that it was an illusion or a delusion, or it's only that way when you look at it from that angle, but there's more than meets the eye. And that you initially picked up on and registered. And so that's how your story is evolving. Okay. I see chocolate could be a big thing for some of you. There's this energy of romancing yourself or delighting in the fruits of one's labor or the abundance of the universe. Both. I don't know why we say or. It's both. The magic and abundance in the universe. Here I'm seeing a beautiful moon and a night sky. And it's like sometimes in life the best things are free. And so being able to really soak that in, saturate yourself, soak it in, nourish yourselves, protect yourselves energetically, spiritually, physically. Your heart, though, it's saying your heart, your emotions, and doing it by filling your own cup and providing for yourself and taking right action, inspired action. You guys have a really cool looking reading. Do we have anything else we want to do with this one? I think this might be where I leave it. Where are we? About 13 minutes in. Closing messages, please, spirit guides. Yeah, it's like the richness of life. Okay, awaits you here with this. Midweek especially is maybe showing something for you. It's also very much about like first thing in the morning, or right when you wake up, when you're about to go to sleep, and if you're in meditative states, those times there's a lot of great stuff that can be brought into the 3D that can maybe directly help you with money and finances, but benefit your life, enrich your quality of life for sure. Okay. So, slide into joy, deal with the dirt, nurture the connections. Fire sign energy, air sign energy, really highlighted. Artistic people, creative people, joyous people you have fun with, people you care about. Some of you, it's like travel buddies as well, are highlighted as far as people go. If you're inspired to listen for another reading, please do so. But with the empathic starseed energy, I need to put that message and warning out there too about overdoing it, and taking time to really just breathe in your own air and hear your own thoughts, and the silence or the subtle sounds of nature, the birds chirping or whatever it is. Guys, it's really so simple yet so important, and the balance of it is personalized, but it's definitely a noteworthy and needed ingredient in the recipe. You feel me? You follow me? We're going to get you a couple numbers, I guess. We'll roll the die here. I've got some red and blue die here, and we're just going to give it a roll. You've got 37, 3, and 7. You can also see 0 and 4 if you want to include those. Peace out, pile 1. Here we go. Here we are. My pile 2 people. Pile 2. Your first card is Evolve into your next becoming, the Spring Peeper. I'm getting the message, give yourself a leg up. Don't wait for somebody else. Give yourself a leg up in some way. Change your perspective, the nuthatch. I'm getting when you do this, the universe is going to see you're trying. Even if you quote unquote fail, and if you're looking for something in particular, say you've been looking in this direction, you change your perspective, see if it's in the other direction, or if it'll appear when you're not looking, you turn back, and even if neither one of those happen, it's still saying the universe then sees you're trying, and your spirit guides can kind of weave their way in to that energy and assist you. Okay. Beaver, so it's like you have nothing to lose in doing that. Make manifests in reverse position. And earthworm, discover your purpose in reverse position. Somebody may have been overdoing something with manifestation techniques, maybe trying too hard. You've done enough for the time being. Or with discover your purpose too, it's like maybe them both being reversed. I don't want to go too into the Starseed card. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Okay. Thank you. Why are those reversed? We're going to get into clarification with the stones and the cards. We'll get a little deeper into that before, I start going on about it anymore. They're right side up now, so energy shifted very smoothly. Okay. Getting somebody maybe discontent at work. Or they're working towards something, they're working towards something because they see somebody else who's discontent and they want to assist them and help them, or that's part of the motivation for going to work or working towards something. Could also be the self. The self is discontent with something, or a part of the self, and so the same holds true, and it's to invest in the future self and who you're becoming, evolving into your next becoming. It's a part of that process. And so, the you that you're becoming has the new purse, or whatever the heck material thing it is, right? Or whatever money could buy, or whatever the fruits of the labor of this efforting and work will provide. It's like preparing for some sort of journey, and whether it's emotional, mental, spiritual, physical journey. It's like a friend, your own friend or another friend. A friend is here, an ally is here, and they're giving you things to load your boat up with. The Two of Wands. So there's a period of being in that phase, proactively waiting and preparing. The Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Swords is reversed, the Subjugation Devil cards right side up, and the Queen of Cups, Fascination, is reversed. Yeah, it feels like for some of you, whether it's your energy or somebody else's energy, there is a certain listlessness or boredom or discontent with what the work. It could be paperwork for some of you or something with language, the Page of Swords reverse. But it doesn't have to be. The Devil card is just your career or your job in this situation, I think. Or something that's very laborsome. It's getting a lot of our energy and our attention. The Queen of Wands the Queen of Cups isn't really impressed. She's reversed, and there's reverse fascination. And it's like, this isn't feeding my soul. This isn't feeding my heart. This isn't as high a vibrational frequency of love as I'd like to be swimming in. And so I feel like she's got some of her minions or her people, her soldiers over here, looking at what can be done to please the queen, to fix this situation, or to please the queen, bring improvement. You have Gemini energy on the table. Okay, you have Aries energy on the table. Some of y'all Aries, as well as Capricorn, all of the air signs, all of the water signs. And what was your star seed? Activated Earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Do you travel for work? Are you going to travel for work? Or is that like a something you like in your life? That's part of your lifestyle goals or your lifestyle. Oh wow, a lot of crystals. Yeah, it's like a lot of variety. I'm feeling a lot of variety here. Okay, this green square on the Page of Swords reverse. If you like working with crystals, there's an opportunity to balance your heart and your mind by placing crystals, the correct crystals for you, on your heart and on your third eye, your crown chakra, too, if you're inspired and guided to do so. Root chakra, I'm getting. It's however you want to do it, but you could also wear jewelry, like green colored jewelry, to connect to the heart chakra, and also to nourishment and wealth and abundance and money, practical things, being square. It's a nice start, won't hurt, especially if there's things here. It's like you're going in for to feel better mentally, like if your thoughts have been getting the better of you, or the conversations you've been having, that kind of energy. It really feels like this could be a good cure. Okay, emerald, some sort of dark green, or whatever green you're drawn to, because they're showing me a bright light green. I think it's peridot in my mind's eye now too. You got yellow over here. Yeah, it's like, and you have choices. Embrace your choices. We hope you can feel good and happy about choices, is the message coming through here. The solar plexus energy into the magician energy. It's like the light within. When you're connected to the light within, you're feeling good about the choices you have, and you're making selections that are right for you, and avoiding various traps, getting stuck in laziness, or the inertia of immobility, of stagnation. Just, there's a bunch of them out there, but there's an abundance in the universe. So there's an abundance of the joy and the celebration and the love and the connections that are really enriching and prosperous as well. Yeah, listen to your gut. Okay, some of you listen to your gut. You feel something in your gut that you need to speak and voice to another person, and you do. It's like honoring yourself and honoring them at the same time. It's honoring the divine also. Okay, you see, she's looking over and she's like, oh, isn't that sweet? Or I'm gonna rest my head and observe this. She's partaking in the energy, the spirit guide energy. So this is positive energy between you and another person, whether it's business, romantic, whatever it is. It can be multiple people too, because your connections are highlighted here, and changing your perspective. A lot of times the journey, the Fool's Journey with the tarot, the Magician card comes right after the Fool card. It's number 1, encapsulation. The path can be through connecting with other people and observing how they do things and what they think about things, okay? What they have to offer you, what they want from you, what they want from life, you know? And so copper colors too, like rust, copper type colors could be good to work with. The guides are showing me a gift and a blessing, okay? Here on the table, you can reach out and receive, where what you are creating and manifesting, it'll be multiplying, okay? You'll be manifesting more quickly. You're making it happen. You really see this. It's like one frisbee right after another, throwing these things in the air. Here it comes, you know? You're receiving, you're manifesting. And the Devil card is just like go, 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 go type of energy. You work hard for things if you're in alignment as well. You know yourself, you know your truth, the higher truth, and your direction. You're following the inner compass. There's great rewards also. So right, Capricorn, you know, is ruled by Saturn, quote unquote Satan. You know, there's that connection with language and the terms, and the energy. Yeah, it very much can be like Pan, and can be about animalistic and base level drives and needs and struggles and challenges and existence and all kinds of things. You see, there's a lot of energy, a lot of abundance actually here in this energy. But it's like with your reading, it's showing it as a wheel, okay? And it's like we're a part of what keeps this moving, the momentum going, the Devil card. But the ruling planet, Saturn, see, it's being playful with me. Saturn, who is the planet of discipline and self-discipline, and there's a process, so we gotta go through the process and have the patience sometimes, and you know, the hard work is also connected to this energy sometimes too. It's just the Devil card. It also has Christmas time, okay? It's like Christmas season, the whole season. There's all this extra stuff people do. They still got to take care of, you know, getting food on the table, eating, you know, whatever they need to do, showering, getting dressed, etc., 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 with their lives. But now we have Christmas on top of it. So now we have all these extra stuff, all these extra things, all this extra stuff that we do, but we enjoy it and it's fun, at least to an extent, hopefully. That's the point and purpose. And there's these rewards at the end. There's all these gifts, and there's spiritual gifts as well as material gifts. And so with the Queen of Cups here in your reading, she just has this important message to know your value, know your worth, know that you're meant to have this. It's destiny for you to have this as a part of your world and your cycles and existence when you so choose to align with it, because there's other ways to live and experience wealth too, but you deserve that Christmas morning type energy. And if you're on a journey, which it shows to me that you probably are, where you're building for things and you're of your own free will, you are choosing to partake lovingly in the co-creation, okay, of something that is a process and takes time to make manifest these things. So the Queen of Cups here, she's got the dolphin spirit guides. Look deeper into them for additional messages. They're coming through very clearly, like making dolphin noises with my third eye right now. She's saying, like, let's have the celebration. You need to know that you're worth it and believe and get it, okay? And give yourself little treats and rewards along the way. Don't just wait and like be in an energy where it's a drought. No. Christmas is a season, and this energy of this abundance is a season too. And the self-love and the self-care and the time and the rest and the solitude that you need is just as important as being awake and being asleep, night and day. On that note, I'm going to move into the next reading. Many blessings to you, and bye-bye, pile 2. All right. Pile 3, welcome. Glad to have you here. I'm excited to do your reading, honestly, a little more than the other ones. So let's see what you have. Your first card is the Red Fox Shapeshift. It's showing up reverse. It's almost like gravity, the gravitational force, some sort of similar force is going to help you out so that it's like when you take your energy back or the pressure off, that's when liftoff happens or it actually takes place. Grow your truth, black snake, but don't take my word for it. With black snake showing up is, hold on, we'll get the rest of your cards. Find your element, sea turtle, yes. Know thyself. Know thyself, know thy truth. Find your element is holding a few different messages. So let's be like the turtle and take our time with this. We've got honeybee, navigate by the sun, reverse position. Some of y'all maybe have gotten too much sun, and the cards are advising you to spend less time in the sun over the next week to 2 weeks. Go within a bit, do some introspective, look below the surface in some way with Grow Your Truth, the black snake, or connect to your roots, connect to earth, ground your energy, find your element. This is, a general reading, and this is very vast and very personal for each person, what this means precisely. However, find your element. The message, know thyself, came through immediately, and then the next message that came through was connected to zodiac signs and their elements. And you can have a sun sign that you identify with as not being your predominant element. So if you are born with Sun in Leo, but you have Mercury, your rising sign, and your moon sign in Pisces, you may identify as being the water element. So it's sinking into your truth, finding your element literally with the astrology also, but more importantly, the first things that came out of my mouth, the snake is showing up as being a cautious energy, doing a bit of investigation. Snakes don't want to get stepped on. They want to be aware. And so I feel this is coming through as like maybe needing to be in the shade or not, at least outside of the limelight or off the stage, and being observant here and being cautious. But have fun with it. The 3 of Cups, definitely getting that. Have fun. Leading energy. Okay. Oh, wow. What the heck is going on? The Star is reversed, and your pile is actually the only one where I'm doing the tarot before I pull the Starseed card. You have the Void, Stop, Embrace Winter, Great Cosmic Womb. Yeah, it's very much saying come back from the masculine energy to the divine feminine energy this week. It's of grand importance. The Empress is reversed. We want to get her right side up. You have the cohesion, but the Star card is reverse. So it's like you could be taking steps in 3D, in the physical world, but if you're out of spiritual alignment and you're not aligned, your frequencies aren't aligned, your dial's not tuned, then things aren't matching up. Things aren't going as planned, or honestly, something very out of the blue or sudden could happen to get your attention and make you question things, or make you wake up to something, or shift gears in some way, or get more sleep specifically, whatever it is. The Queen of Pentacles, the body is going to look after itself. And if if you're in the way, sometimes, because we can do that as human beings, right? It's like the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor reversed too, and the Knight of Pentacles. The brain will do certain things. Like if you're not getting enough sleep, it might do something to force you to have more sleep, is what I'm saying. And so the gods, the divine, are giving this message, like, we're looking out for you. Your higher self is looking out for you. We've programmed into you these responses and reactions, basically listening to the signs and the signals. Okay. And so I see the blockages showing up here with your reading, but I also see very much the cure, the remedy, and kind of like the force standing there saying, when are we going to transcend out of this and into something else, into something fresh, into something evolved. The Queen of Pentacles or coins, she's like ready to go up in her spaceship if need be right now. She knows who the heck she is. She can always come home. And the Star card's reversed, and here's the Tower. Things are come crumbling down. It's like, if the spirit's not right, the spirit's out of balance, out of whack, and you're ignoring the signs and signals, or somebody else is, well, it's like heaven, as above, so below. Like the heavens can't rest. Stuff comes crumbling down in the 3D. So collective energy, personal energy, I'm not sure. Probably a combination. But the answer is returning to divine feminine energy. If you've been out of balance with it, just take time, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb, embrace the gestation period of things. Yeah, that's showing up as being really good for your money. And you can be playful and have fun with this. You can get others involved with this too, who are willing to be on board and want to join in. Work with crystals. You got jade coming through as an opportunity. If you've got crystals, or come in contact with crystals that have both white and green on them, I feel like those could be really, it goes beyond words. It's like with the void energy, this is infinity, this is ultimate abundance, this is the Empress energy. And so it's like only looking at parts of it sometimes, but how are we looking at it? We're only looking at parts of it, so we're blocking part of it off. What parts are we blocking off? Are we blocking off what, like, frames what we want to focus on? Or are we blocking off what we truly want to be tapping into and observing? Okay, potent messages. Be playful, have fun. Green crystals, white and green in particularly. This week has this theme about whether or not you claim your divine birthrights, as well with this Star card here, and how you go about doing it. There's spiritual insight, wisdom, revelations. There's things that make you a more prosperous being and person, and allow you to connect with others who can do that too. But destruction is a part of the cycle sometimes. And this navigate by the sun energy, it's like, maybe, are you navigating by the moon? Are you navigating by your North Star? Is this literally referring to nighttime energy, or metaphorically, or both? For you personally, what is that? The purple stone here, again, brings me to spirit and higher truth, and connecting with the divine and channeling that down into your physical vessel, the Queen of Pentacles, into your body, and having that all beautifully integrated, being that powerful being who can go out and be a leader in their own life, in their world. You don't have to be a leader of everything. You can delegate that to others. Not everything's your business. You don't want to. But where you want to flourish, where you want to grow, the gardens that you want to tend in your life, and that you're meant to, yes, this is about getting the nourishment and the enrichment and taking it. It's rightfully yours for yourself, and moving forward. Okay, I do see fall to power. Some of you are like quick sudden out of the blue change. The Tower card again, it could be more collective energy, especially with the Star reverse too. The Knight of Pentacles reverse position, yes, it just keeps saying to me, like, stop, squint your eyes, close your eyes, build up your intuition, tap into your other senses. You're not navigating by the sun. It's not about the light and the sun and navigating that way and looking at the 3D, the material world. The Knight of Pentacles is reverse, but the Queen of Pentacles is right side up. So the higher wisdom and the body wisdom together. And this could be a lesson that you haven't mastered yet. And so the universe says, okay, well, like, go get back in line and wait until it's your turn and try again. Maybe you master it this time. Okay. Or it could be something that in the next week to 2 weeks, you are getting mastery with this and you're leveling up. Everybody's moving at their own pace. That's a highlighted message here too, with the turtle showing up as a spirit guide like he is. Yeah, some of you just like trying to impress someone or be clever or figure something out. And the guides are like, well, the key to the success is just to sink in and allow and know yourself better. Once the work is put in or done, the practical stuff is, accomplished, Queen of Pentacles, it's to go into the spiritual stuff. That's the next practical move. But some people, because of like things that are circulated culturally and for whatever reasons, at times people can forget that or go into denial about that and start thinking that it's all, fluffy bunny stuff. It's all hoopla. It's nothing. Like it doesn't really matter. It's just, a concept. And not a practice, but it's a practice. It's the other half of the frickin' yin yang, guys. Okay, and yeah, there's great potential here for beautiful symmetry, harmony, organization, and balance, and that is, my gosh, what is that? That is, it's crucial. That's like. That's it, the half of the pie. That's halfway there, right there, is having that occur for you. So I see synergy in your energy. I truly do. But for some of you, it's like flipping that coin, because it is on the other side of the coin. And in order to flip the coin, metaphorically speaking, you have to release it. You have to give it energy, release it, have it go up into the air, and then come back down. And that could refer to relaxing and surrendering your worries and your cares and saying your prayers or speaking to God or source or the money angels or whatever deities that you choose, and then allowing yourself to receive, just like the inhale and exhale breath. It's second nature. And so what else do we need to know specifically for this pile? Spirit guides, thank you. Okay, a lot of this week, it's not new to you. It's familiar. You're just going back and redoing things you're familiar with doing. You know the process, the cycles. Every day is a new day. So there's a little variation, but the basics still there. Okay. Yes, working with your heart chakra, dark green crystals for some of you, right on the heart chakra, or for some of you, it's time to cleanse your crystals, I'm seeing as well. Working with crystals and money mojo bags, however you're inspired, making it fun and playful. Once again, on taking the material world and goods and resources, and money is one of them, the tools, and being playful and having fun and having a spiritual connection and relationship and communion with the process is really dynamite, but not in an explosive, destructive, harsh way, but in a water strong way. If water is persistent, water always wins. Water can wear down rocks. Like, water is the most predominant element in the body and on earth, so it holds great power. Okay. Important week, beautiful week. 2 weeks. I'm also seeing 3 steps. The number 3 will really help. It's just step 1, 2, 3. Simple as that, or complicated as that. 1, 2, 3, and you'll get there, because that's going to be what it takes just to bring that organization. I am also tapping into 3, 6, 9, the progression of numbers that way. So some of you may dive deeper into exploring that or see that manifest in your world. Leave a comment about it if you like. Many blessings, and bye-bye.